Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss what is catharsis. Basically, catharsis is the process of revealing strong or pent upon emotional through art. Aristotle coined the term catharsis, which come from the Greek Catharian meanings to cleanse or purge to describe the revealing of emotional tension that believed spectators experience while watching dramatic tragedy. Today, the word catharsis can be used in refer to any experience of emotion revealing or cleansing brought about by a work of art. Some additional key detail about catharsis. Aristotle believed that an audience's ability to feel the same emotion as those displayed by actor on stage is an integral part of the experience of watching theater, and that though this experience audience can learn to better regard that emotion in real life, an audience is far more likely to have a catharsis experience if they form a strong attachment to our identifications with the characters within a play or book. You may have heard the word catharsis used to describe emotion revealed outside the realm of art. For instance, people often speak of psychological and social catharsis. While these additionally meaning do exist, this guide will focus especially on catharsis in literature. Some example of the catharsis. Catharsis explained. These examples serve to highlight an important part of being a work of literature cathartist. The readers must have developed a strong identification with the catharsis. Aristotle defined a catharsis was specific to the experience that audience have watched theater or the people of record. According to that definition, so only audience members in reading can experience catharsis and not the actor or characters them. However, it's sometimes the case that literary characters do have cathartic experience. For example, in Virginia Woolf to the Lighthouse, Mr. reads a tragic book by Sir Walter Scott, and the emotion impact it has on him leads him to feel a greater sense of clarity about his own life and his relationship with other characters in the book. Catharsis outside of in literatures. Catharsis example. The Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe he has wrote models their own work after classical Greek or Shakespeare tragedy in as effort to create a temporary work that create that catharsis experience for readers. Works that produce catharsis often involve the death or downfall on the main character, though they don't absolutely have to. Speaking more generally, most plot that producing feeling of catharsis do usually involve a characters losing something very dear to them, as they can play an important part in the process of sting and emotional response for readers. Othello by William Shakespeare. In Othello, an ambition's resentful and just plain Maclean's soldiers named Iago bring about the downfall of his captain. So Othello by making it look as though Othello's wife is cheating on him. Othello goes and made with jealousy and eventually kill his own wife. After learning his wife was in fact faithfully, Othello tangentially delivers these monologues. In Act 5, Scene 2, after learning the truth just before taking his own life, I pray you in your letter, when you shall see these unlikely dead are related, nor set down, or in malice the must you speak on one that loved not wisely, but too well off on not his one not easily jealous, but being wroth, perplexed in the extreme of one those hands, like the base Indian through a barrel richer than all his tribe. I look by thought the circumcised dog and smote him thus. Othello's society is cathartic for the reader for a number of reasons. First and foremost is Othello is the praise protagonist, a good natured and honest person. So readers naturally identify with him and want the best for him. The strong sense of identification that reader feel makes it all the more painfully for them who, when Othello takes his own wife about, they were able to experience his that with a strange sense of emotion, revealing because they also understood the unbearable pain that any good persons would feel having killed his own wife. So Othello is a cathartic work not only because reader feel Othello pain, but especially because reader actually experience Othello feelings, being really that the pain through his suicide. Next example, Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. Act 5, Scene 3, Romeo and Juliet. Romeo discovered Juliet's sleeping body in the Capulet tomb. Juliet took a sleep potions in order to make her appearance, thinks she was dead, so she could avoid marrying her suitor's Paris and remain with Romeo. She married in a secret ceremony without her parents' knowledge. Romeo doesn't realize that Juliet is in fact still alive and poisons himself about us wrong. For this world's weird flesh, I look your last arm, take your last embrace, and live all you. The door of breath, sealed with a righteous kiss, and dateless bargain to engrossing that come bitter conduct, come unsurveilled. The desperate pilot, no advance run on the dashing rocks the sea secretly black. Here's to my above drink or truth apothecary, the drug archaic, thus with a kiss I died. Okay, do like, shares and subscribe. Thank you.